Welcome everybody to our afternoon session. This next part has really become one of the most exciting things that Alltech is doing globally to promote education.
And it just happens to be one of my favorite days of the year.
So what we're talking about today is the Alltech Young Scientist program, and this is really one of our initiatives to help to promote research and discover talent from around the world. Today is also the International Day for Biological Diversity, and I thought that was interesting to tie into this, that really a lot of what these students are doing and the types of research they're doing are impacting big issues like this. 70% of the world's poor live in rural areas and are dependent directly on the biodiversity around them.
So what is this Alltech Young Scientist Award? We're bringing together the brightest scientific thinkers from colleges and universities around the globe, and it's a unique opportunity for them to interact with the scientists and industries leaders, players. Oh my goodness, I apologize. And we want to reward these students. How are we rewarding them, Mark?
Well, I think the biggest thing is the recognition, but we're also running this competition. We're getting in these candidates from all around the world using online tools such as Facebook and really generating a lot of interest.
So this year we had almost 8,000 students register for this program, and we have lots of country and regional awards. So you're just seeing the very end of it. But we do a lot of work in the local countries. We teach them how to communicate science. That's what this program is about. We give them feedback on their projects. We give them certificates that says they participated, that they can use on their CVs. They get country medals, they get cash prizes, and the most important thing is the opportunities, right, Mark?
Yeah, the opportunities are absolutely the biggest thing, and I think that feedback and interaction really is a very special thing.
So what we're going to have on the stage this afternoon in the next 20 minutes is we have the best of the best who came to Lexington to compete. And on Saturday, it was very scary for them because we had a panel of 6 judges. They had to present their research, and then the judges asked them questions. And all of the submissions were so good that really any of them could have won, but it was how they presented and how they answered those questions in the end that made that slight bit of difference on who ends up being the global winner today.
So, what do they win? The opportunity to come to the symposium is certainly a very exciting one, interact with this international audience. There's a regional cash prize. We're also giving all of them an iPad, and of course, these lovely trophies.
So now we would very much like you to meet our 3 undergraduate winners that have already won these prizes and take this opportunity to present the trophies to them in front of you.
Dylan Rashik Disanyaka from the University of Peradinha. Gisele Greghi, Universidad de Sao Paulo. Hannah Leventhal, Kansas State University.
So let me tell you a little bit about Hannah. Hannah had a very difficult decision to make when she decided to go to university because she's also a wonderful musician, and she had a Fulbright scholarship to take music, but she has a passion for horses. So she said she decided, I think she said a week before, she had to let them know that she was going to pick, as you might be able to guess, her passion for horses won. And her project was all about prevention of laminitis in horses, and we know what a big problem it is. And she wasn't looking for a cure once they had it. Her project was all about prevention.
So please join us in congratulating Hannah.
Great research.
Congratulations.
Well done, Hannah. Our next student comes from Brazil. And again, her background, she's very interested in nutrition And I hear she's an excellent chef, and that might just be because both of her parents are chefs, and they own a restaurant in Brazil. So this is where her interest in nutrition came from. And she's very interested in how we can feed the animals and reap health benefits in children. So her project was really, really interesting and different because what she did is she followed all the way through. She fed different nutritional supplements to the cows, gathered the milk, analyzed the milk, and then what made her project so different is she took that milk and for months fed it to 100 8 to 10-year-old children twice a day and took blood samples over months and then analyzed all those blood samples to look at the effects. So I had to check several times to make sure this was an undergraduate project, and the same for the other two. Our undergraduate projects this year, I think, could have easily gone into the graduate category.
Yeah, it's an incredible one, especially with this whole connection with the symposium this year with food. So please join us in congratulating Gisele.
Well done, Gisele.
What up, please? This one.
Sorry. Thank you. Congratulations again. And now we only actually had one male finalist. What do you think of that, Mark?
Got our work to do. I think that's normal.
But our male finalist, very impressive again. So Dylan is an undergraduate, and he had the opportunity to take a scholarship at Saga University for 1 year in Japan. It meant his undergraduate work was going to take 1 year longer, but he could go there and do some research. There's always a catch. They said, you can come, but you must be fluent in Japanese. So he immediately got busy and somehow in a very short period of time became fluent in Japanese in order that he could go to Saga University in Japan and carry out this research. I'm not sure if many of us could become fluent in Japanese that quickly. His research is really interesting because he looked at fermented milk products and taking natural compounds from those to help prevent high blood pressure. Very groundbreaking work, and I'm sure the pharmaceutical industry, if he brings this to fruition, will have a hit out on him.
So again, incredible type of research to be going on at undergraduate level. Please congratulate Dylan.
Well done, Dylan.
Congratulations. Great job.
Congratulations. So congratulations to these amazing undergraduate finalists. You can see how hard it would have been for the judges now to figure out which one of them was going to be the global winner.
Absolutely.
And now we're going to have you meet the two finalists in the graduate category.
Alejandra Espinosa, Universidad de Chile. Chen Wang, University of California, Davis.
So let me tell you a little bit about Chiang. She's our environmentalist. Even as a young child, when she went on the dairy farms with her father, she noticed how bad the air quality was in China. And this was what she was really interested in working on. So she's from China, but she's doing she's from China. She did her undergraduate degree in China, and she's doing her graduate degree at UC Davis in this environmental area. And what she's doing is looking at greenhouse gas emissions, particularly nitrous oxide. And again, so important for our environment, and the work is pretty amazing that she's done. So
Please join us in congratulating Chen. Congratulations. Congratulations.
congratulations. And last but certainly not least, we have a regional winner from Chile, Alejandra. Again, these students are so talented in so many areas. She is a very accomplished artist, and she also has a passion for teaching. And she says when she's done her PhD, she would like to do research, but she also really, really wants to teach. She loves to teach. And she has a huge interest in diabetes research. So in her project, what she did is she had a pig model that she used to solve the problems, to look at trying to help solve the problems of why humans get type 2 diabetes. And she specifically looked at the effect of iron in the diet. And knowing how many people these days are getting type 2 diabetes, again, you can see with these projects that they're all so important.
Absolutely. Please join us in congratulating Alejandra.
Congratulations, so well done. Congratulations. So, 2 amazing finalists. Aren't you glad you weren't the judges?
And 2 incredible areas, really, both of those
Yeah.
areas of research, very, very, very important. So, as we mentioned, this is a global competition, and unfortunately, with all competitions, we end up having to pick a winner. So we have 1 undergraduate and 1 graduate winner.
And not only do they get these beautiful global trophies, they get cold hard cash that they can do anything with that they like.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. I think a lot of competitions end up having some sort of a stipend or support for research. In this case, it's their money, it's their decision. But more importantly than that are the opportunities. And one of the interesting things we're going to be doing very, very soon is on the Alltech Ag Network, you'll be able to see the past winners and see where they've ended up. And so, of course, seeing where this competition brought them and the opportunities it opened up for them.
And now,
We're going to have 2 of our colleagues joining us. We have Julie Campbell. She does all of the interaction with these students, over 8,000 students, preparing the judges, getting the information where it needs to be, and Paula Resende, who does all of the marketing support for this program.
and I think Paolo is going to bring us the envelope. Oh, thank you. You haven't peeked, have you? A little bit? I don't think Mark even knows who won
I
yet,
don't
do
know.
you? And the undergraduate winner is Gisele Gray from Brazil. And the graduate winner is Chien Wang from UC Davis. Hey! That was an amazing project you did. Congratulations. Congratulations. And we are all going to breathe better due to your research, I'm sure, in the future. Congratulations. Well done.
So we believe in our young scientists. We believe in what we're able to foster with this type of a program and your support.
And somehow we know that Tom and Anya, thanks to these 5 young scientists, are really in very good hands. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.